So this is, I see that you are tired. So this is my last slide. It is my personal perspective on the history of the digital media. To remember yesterday, there was layers of media. Here, I am trying to analyze the internal structure of the digital medium. Internet did not appear magically at one time. It evolved during time. It took time for the evolution of the internet, for the construction of the whole medium. And in my humble opinion, this evolution is not finished. Okay? We are still in the middle of the evolution. So what kind of layers am I speaking about? I think that here we are dealing with layers of addressing systems. The first layer is the basis of everything. It's the computer itself. It is the basis of the electronic, digital, automatic symbol manipulation. Okay? If you don't have a very precise addressing system for the bits of information, the zeros and the ones, in your computer, you have no computer. Because what is a computer? No flash, please. What is a computer? It is something that takes bits into some memory, that transform these bits, and that take these bits back into the memory. So if you don't have a very precise addressing system for every bit of information, you cannot perform any automatic computation. And the operating systems are precisely what help the computers to handle this layer of addressing. They are doing the relation between the applications and the zero and the ones, the bits in the physical memory of the computer. Okay, so this is the basis of everything. And again, this is not something that is going to disappear. It will always be the basis of everything. Okay, you need automatic symbol manipulators, so you need precise addressing systems. Okay. Then, the second layer of addressing is the addressing of the computers in the network. And this is the internet. The computers are able to exchange messages, to process collectively information, because each one of them have a precise address in the network. And the internet is nothing else than a protocol for the addressing of the automatic symbol manipulators in the network. It's not something material, it is an addressing system. So it's called TCP/IP. And it became popular. The internet has been invented at the end of the 60s, but it became really popular and in fact universal only during the 80s, at the time of the advent of the personal computer. Okay? So suddenly computing became a communication device because there was the internet and because people can manipulate themselves, their computers. Okay? I have personally known the time when computers were huge machines in refrigerated rooms, and they had no keyboards, no screens, and you communicated with them with punched cards. It was awful, right? It was not a communication system at all, but today it is. So the internet is the basis not of the automatic symbol manipulation, it's the basis of the communication. And then, so connection between computers. And then you have the third addressing system, the one that we are currently using. This is the web. For example, a URL is the address of a page, okay, or the address of a website. A web site, a site, in fact, is an address. Here, it's no more the address of a machine, it's the address of a document. Okay? It's more abstract. And it is because you have this new level of abstraction, these addresses of the pages, that you can have hyperlinks. Okay? Because if you don't have the address of the beginning, of the departure of the link, and the address of the arrival of the link, you have no hyperlink at all. So that's why the web is inherently related to the notion of hypertext. HTTP means Hypertext Transfer Protocol. And the URLs and HTTP come together. It's because you have the addresses of the pages that you have this great global hypertext. So you see that at each new layer, you have a new kind of use, a new kind of tool, basically. Here you can automate numerical operations and logical operations. Here you are beginning to create virtual communities, and you are beginning to make the convergence of all the media. At the stage of the web, it's the creation of this huge global hypertextual public sphere that we experience now. You can see here address of pages or address of data. So this is the new frontier of the web, because increasingly the documents that we can read on the web are created through data. And when you have to update some information, it becomes absurd to take every document one by one and to update the information like this. Maybe you could update the information at the level of the data, and this creates automatically all the documents that are fed by the data. Or maybe you could envisage to organize the whole web as a big database. This is the idea of Tim Berners-Lee, who invented the web, and he wants to improve the web by going until the end, from the documents to the data themselves. But we are still with the same addressing systems. Okay? It's still URLs.